Yo, everybody, happy Saturday! You have to give people credit for what they do right, not what they do wrong. And you have to give people credit even if they hurt you, because they did do something right. My real mother, I was adopted at the age of 2. My real mother met a man and I was born. She did that right. She kept me alive for 2 years. So she did something right. Though she let her boyfriend beat me at the time when I was 2, she kept me alive. So I have to give her credit for that. And she did another thing right. She gave me up because she knew she couldn't take care of me. In a way, that sort of makes me feel like she didn't love me enough. But you know what? Maybe it means that she did love me enough and that she wanted to have the best chance of my life. I'll never know the answers to that question. Well, I might know the answer one day, but not at this point in time. And my adopted mom, she did something right too. She kept me alive, and in some odd way, she does love me. I do believe that. She just has a funny way of showing it. Her way of showing me is that she's worried about me all the time, and she likes to buy me stuff. So, yeah. So she did right by that. She didn't do me right in other areas, but you know what? I can't blame her for stuff, because some of it is my fault too. Because it takes 2 to fight, and it takes 2 to solve a problem. So I did not validate her feelings, just like she didn't validate my feelings. And I blamed her for things, which I can no longer blame her. Because, as I said, it takes 2 to fight, 2 to solve a problem. And what's wrong with this world is people, in my opinion, people blame other people for the problems. And people don't look and think maybe they were part of the problem and not part of the solution. And one thing I learned from taking my medicine is I learned to listen more. I learned to find out what triggers my mom to make her mad. I learned from a lot of different people since I've taken this medicine. One thing I've learned through all my struggles is that I accept people for how they are, and I try to see the good in other people. Because of all my struggles, I could accept people for who they are, and God gave me that ability. And my dad, that did an awful lot of bad things to me. My mom's husband, not my real dad, but my mom's husband that I have now, taught me what I don't want to see in a man. That's what he taught me. And then there's another person who's in my life who can't read and can't write money. But you know what he taught me? He taught me how to slow down. He taught me about patience. He has a disability worse than mine. So each person in your life could teach you something. My boss that I have right now taught me to change my life by showing me Zig Ziglar. So the people you meet in your life can teach you something. I don't care if they're blind, deaf, black, white, purple, blue, can't write, can't read, can't do anything. If you look hard enough, they will teach you something. You can't look for the bad in people. You have to look for the good, and you have to validate other people's feelings. Anyways, to change your life, number one, according to Zig Ziglar, which I truly believe he is right, you have to feed the mind with positive stuff, not negative stuff. Number two, it's not going to happen overnight. Zig Ziglar didn't say that, I don't think. Well, if he did, I don't remember. And number three, he said that it takes you 16 times to get a message through if you're watching something or read a book over and over, because it takes you 16 times to get a message through. And he also says, what was I gonna do? Sorry. How to change your life when you're down. How to break a habit. Decide you want to do it. Get help with the people that have the same interest. Decide that you want to be the one to change. Don't try to get other people's approval on the change. Do it for you. Don't try to let anybody tell you that you can't do anything. Because with the right attitude, you can pretty much do it. But that doesn't mean you're going to achieve it. Really, and I'll explain that one later too. Decide you want to do it. I want to be more positive. Really bad. I want to be more cheerful. I want to change my entire outlook on life. I have made a decision to do that. What steps have I taken? First of all, I quit drinking 8 months ago. Well, I don't really know if it's 8 months ago. Either 7 or 8 months ago. Why did I choose that? Because I wanted to live up to God's motto and to be a better Christian. And I wanted to be a more positive person. Get help with people that have the same thing interests. Zig Ziglar, that is going to be my help, and relying on the Lord and praying to God to help me through troubled times, and to forgive the people that have done me wrong, and to know that I had a hand in it. Substitute for the things that are bad. What did I do to quit drinking? I got involved in exercise and running. That's what I did to substitute it. Zig Ziglar said something, but I totally forgot. He said that you don't get rid of the issue totally, or the bad habit. I think that's what he said. You just substitute it for a better habit. He said something like that. I did not quote that from him, but that's the way I interpret it. And imagine yourself positive. Image yourself being the person you want to be, or the thing you want to do. Image it. Force yourself to do it for 21 days and on. So, for me to be more positive, I'm going to force myself to say every single day, today's going to be a great day. Today's going to be a good day. I'm going to go out in the world and be the best person I could be. And then, here's more what Zig Ziglar said. Don't decide on the weather how you feel. That's not the only factor. Like he said, I think he said this, I'm not really sure. He said the day his daughter was born, one of them, I don't know how many he has, said that, sorry. He said that his daughter was born and it was snowing or it was raining. I can't remember which one. And he said that the day his daughter was born, do you think that was a terrible day for him? No. That was the example he gave about the weather. Number 2, want to look for the good in other people and in things, like I just said. Greet people properly. And greet people nicely and greet them positively. Why don't you say, instead of what's wrong, why don't you say, hi, how you doing today? Or say, and then you say, I'm good, but I'll get better. Say that. Or say, I'm outstanding, but I'll get better. Try that for 3 weeks. That's what Zig Ziglar said. That's what I'm going to try to do. And do you know when you smoke, you kill 14 minutes only of your life when you could have got those 14 minutes back and your financials back? Quit smoking. It might help you. And I already knew this, that alcohol damages brain cell. And even if you drink a little, you can make your child have fetal alcohol syndrome. And how do you get up when you are down? Well, I say pray, put the problem in the Lord's hand first. And stop trying to get approval from everybody else and try to get approval from the Lord. Well, here's what Zig Ziglar said. Think about if you're really down and what triggers you to be down. And he says, there is no hopeless situation. Only people lose hope and faith in that situation. As long as you are still alive and breathing, Zig Ziglar said, there's solemnly hopeless situation. People just lose faith or lose hope in that situation. Know the signal that it is temporary and can be changed in any situation. Oops, I read that wrong. Know that any situation is temporary and they can change. But you're the only one that can make the change, and God can help you. You signal your downtime. That means decide how long you want to be down about a certain problem, whether it's in your past or your future. He said a week for the big things and a day for the little things. Or it could be 2 days, it depends on the person. And then he said, go with the flow. If your boss asks you to do something, do it enthusiastically. And take ownership. Zig Ziglar didn't say this, but I'm saying this. Take ownership of your life now. You can't keep blaming people in the past. You can't blame yourself if you have a disability. You can't blame yourself for the situations you were put into all the time. You cannot blame yourself for the world's problems. You cannot blame God for whatever goes wrong in your life. But you can blame yourself on how you choose to be and act in that situation. And think about what could have you done different. Like yesterday at work. I clean at a hospital. And wait, before I get into that subject, your job should not be, you should not do your job just to get a paycheck, in my opinion. Your job should be a learning experience. It should make you on a track to reach your dream. It should be the track to reach you on your dream and to learn the life lessons to take with you through your life. Not about the paycheck. Should be about the people around you. It's about helping other people discover who they really are. Not about yourself. Really. Like when I go into work, it's not really supposed to be about me. It's supposed to be about cleaning for the patients to make them unsick or to make them not sick again. Okay, back to what I was saying about Zig Ziglar. Go with the flow. That means be enthusiastic about stuff, and that means look in the good for stuff. So go check out Zig Ziglar and wake up every morning and say, I am going to have a great day. I cannot control the weather. I cannot control other people. I cannot control the past. But I can control my future, and I can control what I choose to work for and what I choose that I want to be. Bye, everybody. I'll talk about Zig Ziglar more later. Bye.